don't want there to be too much dedicated to the current platform, which means people have had issues, some to register, some to upgrade because some of the transactions didn't process yet, and there was a lot of demand telling us, coming to us saying from, listen, the challenge was originally from 20 to 26th of January to invite people. However, they need to make their upgrades latest until February 3rd. Okay? Not registering the first and upgrading the second because it's not counted. This was the original. We changed it, we adopted because the communication went out that it is from the 19th to the 26th. However, because of that technical issue, we are willing to extend that, meaning up until the 3rd of February, people can still register on the 1st, on the 2nd, and on the 3rd, having to make the upgrade as well in those dates. They will be counted into the incentive if you personally referred 4 of them in order to get your 100 extra credits up to until 2 weeks after we launch our new platform. Okay? So, get into high gear. You have now a few days that you can prepare your prospects. You cannot invite them directly from the 27th up until the 31st because the platform will be in a countdown. We'll migrate your information, important information. Again, you need access to your email. No access to your email. No access to the platform. Sorry. Okay? And saying that, you got actually 3 more days, the 1st, the 2nd, and the 3rd, to invite and upgrade those people to the incentive, and you'll be amongst those who are privileged to get another 100 credits on their account. Maybe 100 credits doesn't make a big difference for you, maybe. But I believe you know a lot of people, it can make a difference. Another 100 credits, especially in those times, especially in those difficult times, another 100 credits can mean a lot. It can save some people from not cutting off their lights. I mean what I say. I'm not looking to poor countries, I'm looking into rich countries. I know a lot of people who struggle to pay their bills. And this 100 extra credits can mean that change of life to them. It can mean a Vitae to them. Okay? My next topic that I would like to discuss is how to tell your Vitae story. I think I have to start with how to not tell your Vitae story. I told you that I get feedback from the field, sometimes directly. Sometimes I see that by the amount of support tickets and the content in the support tickets. I have sometimes examples, and I don't want to say it so rough, but believe me, if I had a hammer, I would just splash it through the screen. I mean, seriously, I'm like, oh my God, where is this coming from? Some people think that in order to make Vitae attractive and tell the story of Vitae is they need to show their income logs in order to convince someone to register to Vitae. You know what that tells me? Everything that we just talked about, the vision of this company, where this is going, they feel it's not important. They're presenting an investment platform to people. Look, you invest this is what you get. They don't tell them you need to work. They don't tell them what they need to do. One of the support tickets, I'm not going to repeat word for word because I don't remember word for word, but one of them was, hi, I invested $250, by the way, nice amount. Don't know where this exact number comes from. The person who referred me told me that I don't have to do anything. I'm already a few months into this system, and I didn't earn $1 cent. The person who referred me doesn't pick up my phone numbers. By the way, I don't wonder why. Well, this kind of information out there in the market, that doesn't do any good to people. That doesn't do anything good. And you know what? If you think about it, it doesn't even make something good to the person who invited him. Because it doesn't last. Because this person has joined with wrong information in his head, he's expecting one, and he doesn't get it, and when he comes to cry or complain, we're telling him, excuse me, but you have been misinformed. And you should follow the Zoom calls that the company provides to get the accurate information. And I don't think those who followed my Zoom calls understood something similar to what this person does, but on the contrary, I keep repeating it. There is no free lunch. This is not an investment platform. This is not a lottery system. We don't have gambling license, so we don't operate as a lottery system. Let's be very frank about it. We do not possess a banking license in order to start offering you investments. I'm not going to lie to you. Maybe other platforms will tell you, we have an own bank, we have that. No, we don't. I don't believe they have. We don't. We don't offer investment systems. We don't offer lottery, gambling systems. This is not who we are. Those people, they don't even know maybe that we have a social media platform as a product. We need to tackle this stuff. And you know how we do that? It's by coming out in the positive way. It's by doing from us the best that we can, by telling the right story out there. By explaining people what it is that we do. It's all about education and understanding. This is our job as humans. Education and understanding. If you are educated and you understand what you do, then you can educate others. You can help other people understand what is it that we do, what is it that we have to offer. Okay? Learn to tell your story, not your upline story, not your friend's story, not your great upline story, not the CCO's story, no. Your story. You have a story. Every single person on this call, out of this call, whether you know him or her, whether you don't know them, every single person has a story. But look at the people who are sitting here today. Look at the people who are involved in Vitae. All of them have a story and they all have a reason. Okay? There is something that drives them. Look, let's be very open about it, yeah? From an external point of view, why should somebody I don't know how to say it. Why should somebody on Earth name join now a platform that is in beta, that can have a few days downtime now, that actually costs money to share stuff. In beta, it costs monthly a substantial amount. Most of my friends are not here. There's no cool chat yet that I can communicate. Why should somebody join this platform? As a co-founder of this platform, I'm asking you this question. If you don't know the answer to the why, you'll have a very, very hard time to move forward. The answer is very simple. There is a reason. The reason is not today. The reason is not tomorrow. The reason is the years to come. See, the world works from generation to generation. We get born, we die. What makes us special as human beings is that we leave a legacy behind us to the next generation. Each and every person tries to make his life, his family's life, a better place and lead them to a better world. This is who we are. This is how we operate. Despite what we know, what we believe in, this is what we want. We always hope for the best, we always bless people for the best, and we always pray for the best. This is what we want for our next generations. This is how it has been done for thousands of years, and this is how it's going to continue to be. Okay? We all want the best. Our parents wanted the best for us as well. Joining Vitae today is not about today, and it's not about the past, it's about the future. It's what you have learned from the past, it's what you see in the present, and we decided, you know what, we got to challenge what's happening. We got to tackle the situation. We need a solution to what's happening. We all agree by now that the current situation is not social anymore. And if this continues this way, pretty much all of us are going to become objects to online businesses who will just use us as numbers, take our private data, and try to monetize it to advertisers, etc. I'm not asking you to start a war. I'm not asking you to take a fight. This is not me, and this is not my win. I'm not a politician. What I'm talking to you about is starting to answer, to put in the right answers to your children's questions. When they ask you, what have you done to tackle this situation? You need to be able to give an answer. This is your story. You decided to be part of a movement that decides, you know what, we got to bring democracy to what it is. We got to bring social media to what it is. We got to bring making a living from a network, from a social media, to what it is supposed to be. We got to bring even cryptocurrency to what it is supposed to be. Okay, for those who have been involved in cryptocurrency in 2017, invested in every third ICO and lost their money to everything because people decided to take advantage of them using a young, modern, trending technology. Wow, everything goes, this is probably going to beat the Bitcoin. I'm in. Well, I'm in here. You're in everywhere and you're out everywhere, actually. Those people, they were in the pocket. We got to tackle that. This is our story. I belong to this and I want to be there from day one. Remember last week I talked about it. When you take this in an emotional way of looking at it, as your family, as your generation, your children, your great-grandchildren, and etc., from generation to generation, what is it that you want to pass on? You want to be part of every single part of that movie of your life. You don't want to miss 1 inch. This is not about eating popcorn and watch something happening. This is you making the movie. This is you being the actor of the movie. And know that every single step that you do in this movie is being recorded. History will witness on what you have done. You know who are the viewers? I'm not the viewer of your movie because I don't have time to watch your movie. I have to watch my own movie. Your viewers are your children, your relatives, your close people. What have you done for them? You've been part of building something. When I asked you earlier to spread the word, is being part of something. We got to do it together. Me, you, him, her, whomever. Doesn't matter who you are and what you possess. You have 2 eyes, you have a nose, you have a mouth, and you have 2 ears. And you have fingers to type, whatever it is, move on. Hit the gas pedal, I mean it. Just move on, do something about it. If this is important to you, now most of us sit in lockdowns, yeah? In countries that are restricting lockdowns even. You will be sitting at home. What is it that you want to do? Let's be honest, don't fool yourself, don't lie to yourself. All the stuff that you say, well, I'll have to do it, even this time you're not going to do it. Because the former lockdown, you also didn't do it. Use your time to do something better. Say, you know what, if this is a situation we got into, we got to make this world a better place. We got to connect and communicate with people, tell them, listen up, there is a better way to do that. We can and we must. I told you the good news is it is already in the making, this platform. Together with you, if we move forward like that, we can create an amazing public launch this year. I really, really hope we can do that live. Really, really hope. I don't want to launch in a Zoom call. But look, it is what it is. I'm not going to wait. I'm going to do it still in 2021. I mean, we're going to do it together. Yeah. But what I mean is, we really got to move forward in life. Learn to tell your Vitae story. What is important to you in life? When you decided, you know what, I am better. I am better. I'm not just going to copy paste everything. I'm going to do something with a purpose. I really have a purpose in my life and I'm going to do something with a purpose. This is why I'm doing this. I'm not busy with small details. Will the upgrade be extended in 5 days? What will be with the red IDs? I'm sorry, if this is what you're busy with, you're going to be stuck for the rest of your life because this is why you got in here in the first place, because this is your mindset. You're too small to see the big picture. Open up your eyes. Open up your eyes. Take a helicopter right to the sky and start seeing the bigger picture. I mean, seriously now. Don't sit there with looking at blaming everyone for everything that happens around you in life. conversation with a good friend this week, and I told him something. I told him, all these companies today out there who are involved in technology and innovation have invested their time, their money, their effort, teams, and you have no idea how many hours, weeks, and months into getting you, the people, but you individually, addicted to their platforms. Whether it's Samsung and Apple to their devices, whether it's, I don't know which companies to their software, yeah, whether it's Amazon, whether it's eBay, you name it, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, every single platform is to get you addicted and spend your eyeballs on their screen as much as possible. I don't know if you noticed it up until today, but now that I'm saying it, start thinking about it and you'll notice this is what these companies have designed. Take a game like Candy Crush. Every single age you'll see them getting addicted to this game. You want to sign out, I'll give you another boost, an energy boost. I'll give you something in a booster. Stay online. Play more with us. Why? Because the more addicted you'll get, you'll be able to purchase and monetize stuff there. They want you online as much as possible. You might not pay for Facebook, anything. It might be a free platform. But the more your eyeballs are on their screen, the more they can use you to their advertisers. See, I have a potential customer for you. And they are between 35 and 40. And they like tennis. And they like to travel to Florida, for example. And they like the Sheraton hotels. Know how many advertisers I just mentioned to you? Potential advertisers? Bam. This is what these platforms have been designed for. Look, I'll be very honest with you. I want you to get addicted as well. Very, very addicted. But in a different mean. In a different way. I don't want you to be addicted on the platform, sit your entire day and spend your time there. This is not what I want. See, I don't have advertisers as customers. I want you to be addicted to something else. I want you to be addicted to tell this story to more people. Be addicted. Be every single day busy. Every single conversation. Every second you think about something, it should be about Vitae. How can I grow this story? What is my purpose? What is my part to make this a bigger story? I'll be honest with you. I'm currently in Dubai. I'm here for a series of meetings that I have to do for the company. And I'm simply currently, for those who know Dubai, those who maybe read something about Dubai, I'm currently sitting on the palm. Dubai has created an artificial island in the shape of a palm tree with a breakwater. And we keep talking about it all day, in between the meetings. It's all man-made, the palm. Actually, I'm in the center of water, of ocean, but on land right now. It's all artificial. It's been, all been done by man-made manpower. But it's not one person. And it was not locals who built it. See? Somebody here had a dream. They had a vision. They wanted to make Dubai more attractive. They needed more piece of land. They needed more piece of beach. How can they extend that? They took architects from abroad. They knew it cannot be done alone. They need more and more people involved. And the more people involved, you can create something that has never been done before. Go on Google tonight, start Google Images, Palm Jumeirah, for example, and start looking at it. This is really a shape of a palm. This is not something that the nature created, something man-made. It is beautiful. It was beautiful before when I saw it on Google Maps. It is even more beautiful when I saw it live. Those who know me, I'm always asking myself, what can I learn from that? See, when there is a vision, and you really mean it, and you can you see this, you visualize the self, this image, how it will look like, you're going for it. Understand if this is the documentary that can show you how do you build an island in the middle of an ocean without it collapsing. You see, there's a plan. There's architects, there's a project managers, everything involved in this. But yet they are the people. It is not a one-man show. It is a people's show. We all got to do this together. We all have different lenses, different glasses. We all have different views, different perspectives. But we need one center point where we look at. Making the world a better place through a platform that will respect your needs as a whole, as people. And I'm thinking about our leaders in Ghana, which I, by the way, a fantastic call with them. A fantastic call with them. They have an amazing leader there, real leadership. I'm thinking about the people in India, thinking about people in Vietnam, thinking about people in Europe, I'm thinking about people in the United States. You know, they talk about COVID with the new variants and stuff, varieties of COVID. We have all kind of varieties of people on Earth. Yet if you learn something from COVID, it unites us all. COVID doesn't look if you're black or white. It doesn't look if you're rich or poor. It doesn't look if you're old and young. It comes to everyone. It unites us as people. What can we learn from that? Let us unite. Vitae represents life, the name, everything. Let us unite together in one cause, one mission. Get back life, real life. Connect with people. Be social again. We have to social distance physically, but let's be social between us as people. If we all do this together, you have an amazing, perfect story. This is your story. Don't try to convince people by monetizing them. This is my income logs. Don't repeat the mistakes that I've done and has taken them down. In scams, they use this kind of languages. It lasts for short term. People shouldn't join Vitae because you have a nice income log. Because what works for you doesn't work for them always. People should join Vitae understanding the bigger picture. And if you understand the bigger picture, it doesn't matter what your skills are. If you see the bigger picture, if you see those, if you ask yourself how many people join this platform and numbers, you can really see that. Understand that if you decided how many would share, do so because you decided to share with them from there, you're going to be the ambassador, the mayor of the city of Vitae, to decide, you know what, I'm going to grow this and help this make it a better and bigger place. It will all come. The financial benefit will come. It doesn't matter. I always say, think about long term. You don't want to make short term money because if you think about short term, you don't have a plan for long term. That means in long term, you're down. See, when you think about long term, short term is not always as attractive. But while you think about long term, you suddenly start getting the short terms. And you don't even realize that, hey, I'm actually better. Because you keep looking at your goal. You keep looking at your vision. The bigger picture. The bigger picture. Do it for the bigger cause. You're going to be part of it. Think about the long term. If we make this story, and we will make this story a success, it will be huge. The question is not if we will make a success. The question is when will we make a big success? When will we make that noise? It depends on us. It depends on us. So let us make our own story. A greater story. Tell people why we decided to join now. Why not waiting for others to join first? We want to be there seeing it grow. We want to be able to tell our story. I told you last week, I'm going to repeat this time as when. Our story is not going to be we were amongst the first 100,000 people in Vitae, that's it. Period, blank. No. We were amongst the 100,000 pioneers there. We advanced this platform to the world. Because of us, people have changed their life from poverty to success. Because of us, we have made the world a better place. Because of us, people have a platform where they can freely speak. Because of us, people are not being monetized to advertisers, and they can have a free timeline of advertisement connecting with people. Because of us, because I was there from the very beginning. This is my story. Feel that? You feel the change now? That shift? That's a totally different story. It is a story that has never been told, maybe by some individuals, not by a collective people of individuals. We can create that union. Have all a similar story, have all a similar legacy, creating a culture of people who really do something, not wait for others to do so. Be part of that amazing story. And I cannot wait to hear it personally from you, each of you personally, on a stage one day. I cannot wait. I know it will be amazing. I know you're going to touch so many hearts, and I can see the tears of people going down their faces when you tell their story. When you tell them, sorry, your story. And when they think, yeah, I can witness that story because I feel the same. Visualize that picture when you are on the stage telling your story. It's not about how much you earned, it's about how much you give for others, how much you did for others. You're fortunate enough today to possess this information. You can be part of it. Don't waste this opportunity. Make it happen. Guys, I'm going to leave you with this. I wish you, from the depths of my heart, the biggest success, the biggest blessings, the biggest celebration. Tomorrow we're going into a small downtime. I'm going to see you back during those days of downtime. I want to give you during these days a sneak preview of what we should expect from the 1st of February on, looking at the new layout, the new platform. I'm going to talk on the inside to see when we can schedule something, to see how it works here from abroad. It's quite late for me as well here. And then let's start moving. Let's make it happen. February 1st is our day of launch to a big, big public launch sometimes during this year. Okay? See you all. Have a great night. Have an amazing night. Sleep well. Sweet dreams. And let's start making our dreams reality. Because if we do so, you'll see what it means from dreams to magic. My dear friends, good night. Success. See you very, very, very soon. Goodbye.